Hey there gamers, and welcome back to the channel. The Wonderland and Whimsy update is here, which means we have a new realm, and of course that usually means new realm secrets. These three teacups you see behind me here, including the large yellow teacup, the large pink teacup, and the large blue teacup, are the three secret prizes you can claim from the Alice in Wonderland realm. But in order to access these teacups, you are going to need to find and use a total of 8 keys. All keys besides the first are locked away in hidden storage containers that you must access with the prior key. So needless to say, it could be a bit confusing, but fortunately for you, I'm gonna make this guide very easy to follow, and I'm gonna show you where to find every single one of the keys so you can claim your fun little teacups, or should I say large teacups. With that out of the way, let's dive into the guide. In hopes of keeping this guide simple, I'm going to be leading you from the very beginning of the realm, so if you're missing any of the keys or you can't find certain locks, following along from beginning to end should easily help you track down everything you need. The first key we're going to need is the odd key. Now, the odd key is definitely the easiest to find, and most of you probably already have it, so if you do, feel free to skip to the next chapter. But if you're just starting out in the realm and you don't have the odd key yet, you can follow along from here. In order to find the first key, we're going to need to progress a bit with Cheshire Cat. So departing from this opening area, you are quickly going to lose track of Alice. Now, when you come down here, take a left, and you're going to have Cheshire Cat's tree right over here, close to the opening area. Upon talking to Cheshire Cat, he's going to tell you that you need to make more time. That's going to initiate a quest where you run around the forest gathering different ingredients by removing these purple logs, purple bushes, and purple rocks. And one of those logs holds the odd key. Fortunately, it's pretty easy to find. Departing from Cheshire Cat's tree, make sure the tree is here on your left-hand side and move straight down this path. We're going to come up on our first pond, and we're just going to pass this pond and keep moving. When we come to this next alcove, this is where we're going to find the odd key. Right here on the right is a purple item you can remove, and you'll receive a furniture pouch giving you all these fun little white signs. And over here on the left is a log and a rock you can remove. Once you remove the log, it will be replaced with a green chest. Open that green chest and you will receive the odd key. Now that we have our first key, we're going to head back to the beginning of the realm, and from there you can follow me through the entire realm to every single one of these locks. With your odd key in hand, it's time to open our 8 locks and claim our teacups. So we're going to depart the beginning spot of the realm here, and we're going to once again go to Cheshire Cat's tree. So reach the first pond and take a left. Now, as we make our way over here, you're going to see the tree, you're going to see the pond. Once you're right here by Cheshire Cat's tree, just like we did when we got the odd key, we're going to go straight ahead. So the tree is on the left, we're going to go straight to the next pond. Now, once you get to this pond, stop right here and turn left. The first key is going to be used right here. Open this up, place the odd key inside, and once you've done that, you can open this storage container and you will claim the weird key. Now from here, the lock for the weird key is very close by. So you're going to want to turn your camera angle to where you're facing the pond, and you're just going to go straight past it. So walk past the pond, and you're going to see the singing flowers here on your left. So singing flowers right here, and right across from the singing flowers is the second key lock. Go ahead and place your weird key inside of this lock, open the storage container, and now you can claim the strange key. With that, there is only one more lock in this forest. The rest are all in the garden. If you turn around and face the singing flowers, you are now going to head right. So go across this pond and go all the way down here to the end. You should be at this alcove, and now the singing flowers are to our left back over there. That's where we came from. We're going to go straight ahead here. We're heading to the back right of the forest. So just keep going straight. You're going to pass another pond, and this mushroom will not be here for you if you have not finished this realm or reached Alice yet. Don't worry about that. Just keep in mind, this is the exit that takes us to the garden. This is where the third key lock can be found. So here you're going to place your strange key inside the lock, Now you're going to open the storage and you're going to claim your peculiar key. Now that we have the peculiar key, we have everything we need from this forest. So we're going to head straight back and we're going to go to the portal that takes us to the garden. So don't worry about looking for key locks around here. There's nothing right here, not until we go through this portal. So let's head into the tree. And now that we've arrived in the garden, you can already see the next lock. So we're going to head around the tree here, and then we're going to go to the backhand side, and now you're going to use your peculiar key, and from here you gain the curious key. Now that we have the curious key, it's time to depart this little portal, and we're going to stay to the left. So as you come into this area, just hug this left wall here, keep staying left, go left here, and continue hugging this wall. When you pass this first pillar, the sneaky little lock is right behind you. Here, you're going to use your curious key and you're going to gain access to the Uncanny Key. Now that we have the Uncanny Key, we're going to head to our next lock, but it's actually pretty far away. So if you get lost in the maze as you're following along, don't worry. I'm going to make it easy for you to find. So within this big garden maze, there are several gates that you have to hit switches to open. And the first one is right here. So when you see these little black lines in the ground, that's gate number 1. We won't find the next lock until we reach gate number 3. So keep that in mind. It doesn't matter how you go through this maze. I'm going to show you where the next key is at gate number 3. You can follow me if you want, if it makes it easier for you, but just be sure you're counting those gates so you make sure you're at the right place. So we're going to go around the guards here. Slip past these guys. As we pass this guard, we're coming up on gate number 2. So there's no key here in this area. We're going to pass through this little secret shrub. We're going to skip through this secret shrub. And now we're at gate number 3. Gate number 3 is the only double gate. So there are 2 black lines here where the 2 gates were. That's how you know you're closing in on the next lock. So in order to find the next key, we're going to hug the right-hand wall. So just stay right here. Stay on this wall. Stay right. Hug the wall. And you're going to get tired of hearing me say that, but it's the easiest way to find it. And boom, right here. This is where you're going to use the Uncanny Key. And once you open the storage here, you're going to find the Bizzare Key. Now, the final key is probably the easiest to track down, because it's in the tea party area where Alice is. Now, to get to where Alice is, you could slip between these 2 guards, but I know that can be a little bit annoying, so we're actually going to go around them. We're going to cut through this little alcove here in the center, and we're going to go past this hedge. We're going to take a right, and now we're closing in on our destination. We're just going to wait for this one guard to pivot. But if you take a different path into the final garden area where Alice is, that's fine. It will not affect finding this last key. Once you pass by all the Queen of Hearts soldiers, you're going to come over here to the left, and this is our second to last lock. Here you're going to place the Bizzare Key, and once you open the container, you're going to access the Fantastical Key. Once you have the Fantastical Key, we're going to come right over here, and we're going to use the Fantastical Key on the 8th lock, which is the big one here on this gate. Once you open this lock and you open the storage, you're going to find a pink furniture pouch, move that into your inventory, open it up, and just like that, you have all 3 of the teacups. Hopefully you found that very simple and easy to follow. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments below and I'll try my best to respond. I'm also working on a full new camera tutorial for all these exciting camera changes we have with this update, so stay tuned for that. If you found today's video helpful, informative, or simply entertaining, please do me a very big favor and press that like button. Also, consider subscribing for more Disney Dreamlight Valley and gaming content. If you would like to catch more of my content or enjoy the update live with friends, consider joining my Twitch community. Links to my Twitch channel and Discord server can be found in the video description down below. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you enjoy the Wonderland and Whimsy update.